assuming you have perfect technique, yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
No pressure.
There's no pressure, but there is absolutely pressure. Yeah?
It's like it's not a game or a race or a competition, but it is a game.
Yeah. The competition is to look as good as possible. Right. So, everyone's going to stand really, really smartly in your best season day. Hey! Right, so we're going to do a yumiashi. Okay, yumiashi, 50% speed going there, and then as soon as you get there, 75% speed, you're going to come back. As soon as we're back here, you're going to go at 50% speed for yumiashi, and you're going to come back at 75% speed for yumiashi. As soon as they come back, we're going to go 100% yumiashi, 200% yumiashi. And then once we come back, you're going to do the same immediately. Okay? It's going to be a tough exercise, but Jin's here, so it's going to be worthwhile. Right there. Remember, you've got to look as good as possible so that the sensei doesn't judge you harshly. Right, same exercise, or kuriashi. Okay. I have a question for you all. Why do you think we do 200%? Absolutely, absolutely. Push your absolute limit. Okay? Because you need to find out what your body can handle. Okay? Not to the point where you get injured, but to the point where you go, oh, that's a bit sore, or that's a bit hard. Yeah? So you keep going with that. Sometimes you burn a hole in your haku. Okay? But the idea is that you push your absolute limit. Okay? Right. So, we've been practicing it a lot. We're going to do Fumikommi Men. Okay? Fumikommi Men, Zanshin all the way to the end. Zanshin is your 200%. Okay? So if you're doing your Zanshin 100%, not good enough. Ironic, right? But your Zanshin should be your 200%. Push your absolute limit. You know, who knows? Maybe you're fighting like a incredibly high-level Japanese player, a Nanadan Jodan player, perhaps, at Nations, yeah? And you need to run away. You've got a really good hit in, but if you don't prove that you had good enough Zanshin against this incredible incredible player, they're not going to give you the ball. So this is the point where you get to prove your absolute best and go as hard as you can. Okay? Right. So we're going to do Fumikomi Men. Those of you who were in the class yesterday, what's the rule for Fumikomi Men? Don't think about it. Perfect. Don't think about it. Just do it. Okay? Don't spend time going, I need to put my foot this way, I need to do this, I need to do that. Just do it. Okay? Don't do it for me, do it for you. Right. Are you there? As soon as we're halfway, you guys go. Okay?
Right.
If you're really fast and catch up to us, that's our fault. Where does Zanshin end? Show me. Everyone show me how your Zanshin should look after your cut. Yes. This hand points to what? The heart. The heart. The heart of all things sacred. Okay. You've got a mirror now. You can point at your own heart. You can threaten yourself. You can cut yourself. In a metaphorical sense. You can sprint down the wall yourself. Okay? Hey. You should terrify yourself in your reflection. You should terrify your reflection. Right. By singular request, we're all going to turn around. So, who hasn't done backwards footwork yet? Oh no! Alright, turn around for a second. When we do forwards footwork, what foot pushes?
Left.
The front foot pushes in forward footwork.
Left. Back foot.
I don't think it's working for you, Robin. It seems to be going the wrong way. Forward footwork. Yes. The forward foot slides, right? So the front foot pushes it. For forward footwork, yes?
Wait.
So for backwards footwork, the front foot pushes and the back leg slides. Like so. Now, we're not going to do 50, 75, 100, because it doesn't work that way. We are going to do 50, 100. Okay? So, you're going to start here, facing the mirror, and you're going backwards. What's the rule with your legs when you go forwards? What can't you do? Don't cross them. So when you go backwards, can you cross your feet? What do you think you're even more risk at when you're going backwards? Falling over. And if you fall backwards, what are you going to hit? Your head. What are you going to get? What am I going to do? Oh, that too. I'm a vet. I'm not going to TikTok, so I'll shoot you. You can cut that out of the edit. Right. Come on again. You've got a mirror. You can see us. As soon as we're 50%, actually, I'll point to it. It might as well just work that way, because I can see you. Right. So 50%. Don't cross your legs. If you can't go quickly, you can't go quickly. Your 50% is slow. Okay. Right. All right. Admit. It's hard to have a marker when you're going backwards. However, we have some really nicely spaced lights. So as soon as you see the final set of lights, stop. Hey. Say right. Back here. Hey. Right. Right. We're going to go 100% this way. As fast as you can. Great. Yeah. If they look at risk of crashing, you can always use your finesse to stay. Posture, yes.
Does anyone notice when you start trying to do this faster, all of a sudden you're looking down here? Posture is everything, even when you come back super quick. Keep straight back.
Hey!
Hey!
Let's do it again. still too many people leaning forward. Okay? So, I said to Greg yesterday that it seemed to work quite well. To hold good posture in kendo, relax. Okay? Into footwork. Okay? You'll pull your groin to your chin with your stomach. Okay? Then pull your butt to your shoulders with your back. And that should hold a nice firm tension. Okay? Keep that in both. And then, yeah, you can keep that in there, that's fine. I didn't use any rude words. And then you can hold this beautiful kamae here. You tuck your chin in slightly, push your chest out slightly, and that should hold you in this really nice kamae. Okay? Alright, turn around. Hold for me a perfect kamae first. We're not moving until the incense has given the okay for posture, for line one.
But go, when you're going quicker, do not let your chin down push out.
Yes.
Again, your fists is still remaining like fist away from your belly up.
Hey!
The hand should be reaching out as well as you go backwards.
Hey! When the incense has given the okay to go ahead for the posture of the first line, we'll go. You'll cross your legs and trip. Okay? So, keep the posture straight. It's a tough one, it's going to take time, but you need to think about everything you do, okay? The feet will move on their own, you know what you're doing. You can walk, so you're fine, okay? But the back, if the back is fixed, if the posture is fixed, everything in kendo works from there, yeah?
Yep.
Basically, cuts, footwork, everything works from the back. Right. Obviously, we're moving up, we're leading up to something here, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand in Judo, facing this way. Okay? And from here, you're going to raise your arms up as you slide your leg back. Okay? So, this way, because it'll make this come. Right. So from here, you're going to start with good posture. Yeah, there we go. Good posture. Slide your back leg back slightly. Okay, maintaining that good posture. You're going to raise your shin out, okay, and then you're going to do a fumikomi forwards and then push off a bit. So what happens is you basically do this, okay, and your fumikomi goes forward as you strike, okay. And instead of moving forwards a bit, you instead let your back leg slip and it pushes you back, okay. So from here, then it should push you backwards. I'll show you that they can do that. Stand like this, and do it. Yeah? Fumikomi isn't just a noise, yeah? What's the important part of fumikomi going forwards? Fumikiri, and which creates the what? The lead, the distance, yeah? So in this regard, I'm too close, I need to move away, yeah? Even if I strike in this here, and I just go, he can just hit me now, yeah? So, what's the point, yeah? I need to get away, so you can't get me, okay? So, that's what this is for. You slide backwards, you push forward, and then slip out of your back so that you move backwards. Does that make sense? Hey. Anyone unclear? Yes? So from here, you slide this backwards to create tension in your back leg, and then push off of it slightly forward. Here, and instead of allowing your back leg to slip forward to move forward, instead let it slip backwards off of the forward threshold. Okay. Here, and you go back. Next. Right. You're not going to do it continuously, you're going to do this. Backwards. Okay? This is going to help you with your posture, hopefully. That's where it's going to completely destroy it and greatly upset the intensity. From here, when you do a men cut, come up to the same position that you started the men cut. Okay? So you come up to here, cut and come back up to here. Okay? And what this does is it helps pull your body backwards, pulls your centre of mass backwards when you go to the shin out, okay? and that should help you maintain your posture and move away. Okay? If I do it terribly wrong and go too far back, you're going to fall over. If you don't do it well enough, it's too hard. It becomes difficult. Okay? Right. Hiki. This is backwards cuts, or cuts that involve you moving backwards afterwards, called hikiwaza. I can't remember exactly what that translates to. Just backwards, or yeah, backwards. Okay, I'm just getting the gym. I've got a Japanese person here. I might as well take advantage of it. So from here, first line, we're going to do one hiki men going backwards. Okay, we're going to start with the kakegoi. We're going to do men. And we move around. Okay. Three. Now, you know what? It's incredibly difficult and dangerous going backwards. So if you try and move backwards, this is what you do. Now, imagine the person next to you turning to you with a manic grin going, yeah? Now fix your footwork before I make it reality. It is the most horrible exercise in the history of Dendo. I desperately do not want to use it. Okay? Do not cross your legs. If you think you are crossing your legs, slow down. Okay? Lynn says it will tell me people are crossing their legs. And I will employ the method. You've got 3 more chances. Right there. That's it! So, we're now going to build on this idea. So, for hikiwaza, if I were to hit in it for hikiwaza, I don't actually need to go all the way to the other end of the hall to prove that I hit it and I can get away from it. So, I know, he's quite fast. So from here, I strike him. I just need to be able to get back to a position where I can hold this calmly. We're not going to strike against each other just yet, okay? But the idea is that you don't have to go all the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to do hikiwaza, and you're going to go back as far as you think you need to prove your danshin. Okay? You're then going to stop. So from here, you're going to turn around, and you won't go forwards. Yeah. Okay? If you're a senpai, I expect a seamless transition. So be careful with your knees. If you're in Borgu, I expect a nearly seamless transition. Right. Admit! So this exercise introduces a complicating factor, yeah? You're suddenly doing 2 different exercises at once, and you're going to mess one up, aren't you? So if you think you're going to mess the second one up, slow it down. Turn more slowly. Oh, I finished this action here. Turn, ready. Okay?
To make a point on this, if you're doing your hikiwaza and you're doing it too fast or you're falling backwards, when you go to turn around, your heel will be on the ground, which will make this much slower. Whereas if you keep your posture pretty good, you should be able to keep the tension in your heel, so when you turn around, you're already ready, you're already in combat. If you drop your foot to the ground, you will be ready when you turn.
Yes, absolutely. So make sure that your posture is good, so in a sense it's head. Make sure that you're not bending your body too far back, so you press on the heel. Yeah, and if you can't do it correctly, slow it down. Right, so all the way in one exercise. I'm sure I've got some. Right, quick break. We're really outnumbered. We don't have volume. Okay, so the focus for this week. Are we paired up? Miko says it's neglected. Miko says it's just abandoned. Agent doesn't care. He doesn't care, he says. So, we have a lot of people who are involved, we have a lot of people who aren't involved, but the practice is going to be the same, okay? We're going to talk about, so the goal, the idea of this week has been Zanshin, okay? You want us this way? Alright, everyone space out much more evenly this way. That way. But the topic of the week has been cuts with good Zanshin in it. So, everyone show me where your hands end up after a men cut. What are you pointing at? Okay. So, after a men cut, I end here. Pointing at his heart, and punch him in the heart. Okay? Added to his injury. Okay? So, you all should know how to do good men cut Zanshin. Okay? So you start here. You're going to do kakegoe as you step in. Yeah! You're going to do a cut with Mikomi. And you turn around. Okay? Right, so you're going to cut through. Kuriashi out. Turn. Okay? Right. You hold the tension and you hold the ki until you turn around. If I pass Innis on this side, which way do I turn? Towards or away? Towards. If I turn away, I have less time. Keep coming. Okay? Right? That'll be a little later. So everyone is going to do for me 3 men cuts with good Zanshin. If you don't have Bogu, receive the cut like this, okay? Above your head, okay? Like so. And move out of the way when they come through the Zanshin. Okay? Right. If you're in Bogu for the first time, and if somebody cuts you, what do you have to make sure you do? Move out of the way. Yes?
We have someone out.
We have someone out? Yeah. Everyone rotate up, I'll come out. So if you are not, okay, that's just demonstrating for the safety of our newbie. If you do not have Bogu on, you block like this, and move. Okay? Okay? Right? Hi.
The guys are new in Bogu. Let yourself be hit.
Yes.
Do not move your head out of the way. Okay?
Right, thank you, sir. Right! Name! Think you can stand? If you are senpai and you're with someone else involved, you treat this as komi men. Okay? If you are not, let's talk about Innis. Come here. Let's talk about Innis. Okay? Innis is a big, tall, strong lad. Okay? And if he doesn't move out of my way, I'm in trouble. Yeah? Can't do anything. However, the point of Zanshin is not to prove that I can run away from Innis. Okay? If I can do that, that's easy. Okay? The point of it is to prove that I can cut straight through and Innis is dead. Okay? If this was a real sword and I hit Innis like this, he'd be severely injured if not killed. Okay? You know, depending on the thickness of his skull. So, I don't actually need to run away from him, but I can push into him like this, okay? And if I have my Zanshin correct like this, I should just be able to push him away from me as I come in. Not using my arms, using my body. So from here, didn't move, fine, didn't move. So if your opponent doesn't move, unless they're not involved you know, just keep moving through them. If they don't move, that's on them, especially if they're an experienced person involved. Okay? Alright, Innis chooses not to move. He will move, eventually. Okay? Yes?
I was going to make a point that I make every time we do stuff like Taikade. Don't think your opponent's there. If I think that John's there, I'm going to go, oh, I need to like move John and like push him with my arms, which won't be effective. Whereas if I just think, oh, he's not going to be there because he's going to be dead, I'm just going to go through it. Then it's really easy to just go through it naturally because I'm not even, you know, like considering it. So don't think of your opponent as being there. Just think that you're going to end up through them because they're going to die. They're going to drop to the floor.
Yeah. Imagine they're not there. Right. Me and my horseman. That's me. That's us. Yeah.
Move back to your
I'll be more like you. I'll see if you run backwards. And one more. So. See? What you do.
Right. We all know the answer to this. Where do you hit with the shino? The monumensi. Yeah? The final third. So get your distance correct as well. Yeah. Right. Short, get closer. We told you when to stay further away. Alright, and then. So, one more thing we'll do before we move on to another target. Innis. If I'm fighting Innis, okay, and I want to close the distance to the men cut, how do you think is the best way to do it? Like this? Or So, a couple of people are a bit unsure of your distance, okay? So, if you're unsure of your distance, you want a reminder, step up to them first. 1, 2. 1. Okay? Right. Simple as that. So, make sure that you're not shuffling into cuts. Okay? Right. It's a hard habit to kick. You got that? Yeah, that's it. Hit. Go through. It's scary, apparently. Right, let's move on to Coffin. Now, when we do Coffin cuts, what do we have to be incredibly careful we make sure that we do? Energy, right? If we don't have to do it, see if we do a cut like it is just demonstrated beautifully here. He's going to break his arm, okay? And then I'll have to take him to hospital. I'll go on with them. So I'll shoot him. So, from here, we want to raise, approach, and tendency. Okay? We're going to start off really nice and slow. Okay? You're going to start here, you're going to raise, you're going to approach, okay? If you can time it well, you can be able to do economy as you get tendency. So raise, approach. Okay? And try and keep your posture up. I've been doing a very bad job of that so far. Yeah. Raise, approach. Okay, and it shouldn't really hurt. Okay, it might sting a little for those of you who just got into Borgu. Okay, but it shouldn't really hurt. Okay.
Also, for beginners who are just newly in Borgu, open for Kote. Yeah, just push your shinai up a bit to the diagonal. If you like do this or something, you'll move your Kote to where it's not actually defending your arm at all. Make sure it's just this.
I would say you can, if you want to have an even softer target, even softer Kote target for the hit, aim towards their ear and tilt your shinai about 40 degrees. Okay? Because what it'll do is it'll push the futon, the Kote buton, away from your arm. Okay? And that gives it great time to accelerate as the cut comes in. Okay? The idea is to keep this away from your arm, not attached to your arm. Okay? Because it shields you by decelerating the shinai. Yeah? Yes. If you are not going to Borgu, we'll just do what we normally do to receive content, which is this way. Okay? If you are in Borgu, please measure your distance first. Let's not have any notices reviews. Yes? I don't want anyone walking around a black ball Voldemort. That's it.
you should listen to it a little bit. Going too high like that, there's no space between opening your arms, so that more. Listen to this. It'll give you a nice bit of room. That's what I'm saying. Reason for it there. Like penguin, they are on your left, so they're right here. So you have a good amount of space.
Right. In it. So, when we do contact, the idea is that we're not like plunging it on and like smashing it onto someone's wrist, okay? Yeah. You want to raise it, lower it, and do tendency, okay? And the tendency happens just before you hit, okay? So it comes down to the tendency, okay? That's much gentler and nicer, yes?
We're doing conventional like.
We will do that, I'm just about to explain it. So, when we did then, we were hitting a target, so the shin eye opens to this side, okay? So I went through this way. When we do contact, the shin eye naturally has to go in the back way, right? So if I then try and do that this way, I'll get my head off, okay? So the zanshi for the contact goes this way. Now, which way do I turn? Towards or away? Towards, always towards. My opponent is on my right, so I turn to my right. If my opponent is on my left, I turn to my left. Okay? Because if I'm turning the other way, there's too much time taken for me to turn, he'll hit me. Okay? So, kote, you're going to do kote again. You're going to try and raise and lower and do your teruchi and then do nice action. Okay? Right? It's a tough one, but it has to be safe. Okay?
Wait, can I mention one more thing? When you do your kote's action, just because you're cutting here and it's like out to the side to the left, doesn't mean you should go kote and like run away because it looks really unconvincing. You still go straight forward.
Yes.
It's just that effectively just John moves the other way to let me through rather than me going like around.
Yes, thank you. That's a good point. You're still cutting straight. You're still cutting straight through. Thank you.
Hi.
Drink. Big punch. It's behind you.
We're only cutting this part, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right. One more thing. How do we do tendency? What do we need to create a tendency sensation that we use in kendo regularly? Yeah, you have to tighten the fingers, bottom fingers of your left hand, to squeeze it, to push it forward. So if I'm doing kote and my shin is coming down, I need to find a moment as it's coming down where I can apply tendency. Okay? Now, as it happens, the mechanics of how a shin works means that it'll lag behind your hands as it travels because it's got a length to it. Okay? So as it's coming down, there should open up a space in your left hand that you can then pop with your left fingers, okay? So right here, as it's coming up, over the space, as it's coming down, it continues to open up that space. So while with men, I come here, I close the space high, for kote, I close the space low, okay? Because if I don't, he's not going to happen, okay? And I lose my left hand. So, let's try and get that right as well. So instead of going 1, 2, yeah, or even Nice safe cockpit. That's it. Now, I can't finish this lesson when we've done all these other cuts and dancing without doing my favourite cut. We're going to do door. Okay? Now, we're going to do door very, very quickly and very, very carefully. So you're going to stand here, you're going to step in, you're going to measure your distance. Okay? You're going to stand here, raise the chin over your head. You're going to push it to the side, take your right hand away, and let your left hand drop down the centre. Okay? Right? Do that 3 times each. So it starts here, here. You're going to walk in, measure your distance, up above your head, push the angle with your right hand, take your right hand away, and pull the left hand down the centre. Okay? Good. 3 times each. Jim, that's not the exercise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Non-bulky people receive like this. The correct side is this side, holding your right hand, facing outwards.
And also just be a bit silly. I don't think I've ever tried an opportunity to be like, oh, that's not cool. I think I'll just make
Anyone get hit in the ribs? Yeah! Nose action again. Okay. Now that we've got the idea of drawdown and that no one got hit in the ribs, right? No? Alright, okay. We're now going to do it with 2 hands very slowly. Okay? What's the primary hand of tendon? Left hand, okay? So we're going to do it very slowly. We're going to start here. Up. Down. And then from here, I can't go straight through, that doesn't work. Okay? So from here, with my left hand in the centre, I'm now going to twist my hips out to face away from my cut. So if I cut from my left, I now twist my hips to my right and walk halfway. Okay? Right? That's it. Everyone else, if you're not in Borgu, or you don't want to teach your Geko, put your shin eye away. If you are in Borgu and you want to teach your Geko, pair up. Lisita, you're with me first. We will. How many senpai do we have to this? All the senpai line up over here?
We have more senpai.
Okay, then that's fine. We'll rotate fully. So beginner versus beginner today, but be sensible, okay? This is a privilege. So you will not stand up until you hear the final beat. Okay, good. Beginners, cheer for your colleagues. Perhaps they're doing incredibly well. Right? Everyone rotates. Nice.
Yeah.
Sensei, can you stay there? Pass.
Just.
That's right. Sorry.
Yes.
If it goes off and I don't call Yame, somebody else let me know.
Hey.
Us.
Yes.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Admit.
Last one.
Remember, line up